I'm going to turn down sound effects volume because this... I don't know why I'm hearing a storm down here. There is no storm down here. There was no storm sound effects when I left the game. In fact, I'm just going to exit to the main menu and reload it because I think the sounds are messed up. I don't know what just happened. There was no storm effect here last time when I left here. At least I don't think there was. I don't know. So... God, that is so loud. I hate to turn that down because the sound effects are crucial, but there was no storm sound effect when I left here, when I last saved here. And I've just reloaded twice, and there is a really loud sound here. Also interesting, the bar is higher than the last time I saved, I think. I don't know. Alright, but I left this AFKing here for a little bit. We got 19 in there. This one is filled up. So we're going to take this and try not to drop it off the edge. And watch it fall like that other one that I did a few hours ago. So that's got, what, 19 in it? Soon to have 20. That's going to take a little bit more longer to fill up. Let's go. Let's zip right up in however long it takes to go up. We're going to head to the first storm. I don't know what I need to take with me, if anything. I don't know if I need to take the ruby, the decipher. I'm going in blind. It just tells me to like collect some stuff. When I get off the train, I'll be able to read the mission log, or the mission log again. Interesting power things happening. Doo-doo-doo. Let's go and check on this. Well, obviously it's not full because it's pounding still. But what's getting pretty empty. What are we on up here? Oh, it's only got 8. Alright, let's head back up. Oh gosh. That's the hole that I dropped the thing in. That I dropped that other canister in. I need to cover that up. That is a workplace hazard. And it is a workplace hazard that is no longer a hazard. There we go. I would eventually fall into it if I didn't cover it up. No doubt about it. You know what? I think I'm doing okay on iron. I have an idea. Let's stop this. Let's let it get that one last piece. There. Alright, let's turn it off. Let's pull this off. I'm going to make a mess on the train by dumping this all here. But it's not that full, so it should all fit. And it did. So now we're going to turn off output. Some of you might think might already figure out what I'm doing. There's a lot of tungsten right over here. And I'm going to grab that. So let's bring you over here. Plop you that way. Maybe there. Maybe there. If I could do it better out here. There we go. That's a good one. Alright, so let's put that up there. Let's get a couple pieces. One more, please. Oh, I'm out of power. Turn off the oxygenator so the power can build back up. Alright, so there's 2 wolframite. Let's run the power over here. Where's those? Oh, there's just 1. That should be long enough. That should be long enough, I think. I do hope so. In my heart of hearts, I hope it's long enough. I have no idea why I'm talking like that. No reason at all. I'm just tired. And I've got a lot of stuff to do tonight still. Alright. Let's turn that on. Let's put one of these up in there. And a second one up in there. Now, that should be primed to take it in automatically, but as we have seen, it doesn't always work. So I'm gonna output and then turn on input. Now that should do it. And we'll let that fill up. I want to see if that goes up there automatically, and if it doesn't, that just proves that I do not understand the mechanics at play here of when stuff gets sucked in and when they don't. That one did. Alright. Still doesn't mean I understand the mechanics of when that works and when it doesn't, because I've set things up the exact same way. It's had the hologram of the resource at the top, and it still didn't get sucked in. But let's go spend some astronium. For no reason other than I can. Should I spend it or should I just wait to see if I need it for anything? My luck is I'll probably need it. I'll probably need like 600 astronium for the last mission or something. That's actually... Now that I said that out loud... I'm not going to spend it. I am going to let the train unload. I don't want it to unload those, though. Get that off of there. Damn it. That's not what I wanted it to unload. Turn off. Take you back and you back. Why didn't it unload the hematite? Why isn't it sweeping all the hematite over? Oh, loading disabled. Unload stopped cars. Oh, I don't remember turning that off. Silly me. Is that picking up? Alright, so it should only be picking up finished iron. Okay, it is. Alright, perfect. Now let's just have it back up a little bit and then go forward. And then we'll put this back on there. I'm still carrying around the Beetle like I've got something, like I'm going to do something with it. That's annoying. What is causing that? Alright, Alright, so I need 8 Astroneer. I am gonna spend it. Who cares? This is my game, and I want portable smelters. Right. You to go on there. I want you to come down here. I want you to go up here. I want a portable smelting furnace. So I have 32 here. That's enough to get 4 of them. I think I want to do that. It sounds crazy, but it's what I want, and it's my game, my rules. So let's turn on out. Send off for a smelting furnace. What a silly thing to spend astronium on, huh? A smelting furnace. Now I need to get a canister. So I'm going to have 4 of them going at one time. Because I only have enough to buy 4 of them, which kind of sucks. I wanted more than 4. What's that? Oh, it was a leaf. It was a leaf. It was a leaf. It was a leaf. One. One of them. No, I'm trying to walk with it. There we go. Two. Alright, so we went to the core. I made an auto extractor for the astronium. But now we need to miscellaneous. Oh my goodness. Miscellaneous stuff. Mission stuff. I'll get back to it. Hold on. And another one. We need to go back to the Alpha storm, the Delta storm, and the Zeta storm again. Yay! One, two, three, 4 portable smelters. Plus my, oh, I forgot about this one over here. Plus my 5th over here. That should give me what I need. Make sure it doesn't pick them up. 2, 3, 4. I think I need to move back to the platform that I used before for this. The active platform. It doesn't help with it at all. Like, it doesn't add any feature to it, but it lets me set it up so that it only grabs like the corner, those circles for the auto arms only grabs like the corners. Do I have everything to make one of those? I don't think I've even unlocked it. They're from the medium printer, I think. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're from the large. Large active storage. Zinc, aluminum, and a resin. I definitely have that. Zinc, aluminum, and a resin. There's my resin. I need a zinc and an aluminum. My aluminum. Zinc, and I need a zinc. You son of a bitch. Don't. They took that out of my backpack, didn't they? I'm so confused as to how that happened. Oh no, I think it took off an extra one that came out onto the stand. 'Cause I left output on. That's why. That was my fault, not the auto arm. Not the overzealous auto arm. That was my screw up. From the medium printer. Derpy derp. Large active storage. There it is. Oh, I can't shred these because I don't have an extra large. That stinks. I'm going to have to build an extra large shredder soon. 80,000 bytes. Should grab some ammonium. I should always be grabbing ammonium, and I've got 4 hydrazine. I guess we're okay for now. Let's have this set up for hydrazine. Ooh. Before I'll let that go. Oh no, yeah, that'll be my test. That'll be my next thing that I test. Alright, let's bring this over here. Open it up. And set these on this. And it should only grab, so that goes to there. Perfect. 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. I need a lot of something that can be smelted. How about some carbon? I don't want to actually dig up that much organic. I only have 1. Oh yeah. Alright, so that's that. Let's grab this, take this over here. Flop that on here. Take that off of there so it doesn't get confused. We're going to make some organic. Just so that I can test out the new smelting getup. So let's say this methane got dropped off. I want to see it get passed down to the gas canisters. It's going to take a little while, but what else we got to do? Wait for the centrifuge to finish. Perfect. Perfectamundo. And the centrifuge is done. So now let's take these off of here. Not one at a time. Preferably the whole thing. Let's put these on the train. And let's pretend the train pulls in. It's going to go the wrong way. Hey, go the right way. Those all get pulled off. Now they're going to start getting processed. Ooh, do I have all these on? I don't. Didn't have them all on. There we go. So now it can smelt 5 things at a time. Shoot. I might have screwed things. Oh, it did. It got. Oh, but it can't reach them because they're dropping them there. Okay, that's weird. I'm confused as to why they're dropping them there. I didn't turn that one on. Crap. It's only pulling it from the corner there, which is, that works great. Because, oh, damn it. Alright, let's get these off of here. I'm not going to mess with this right now. I think maybe it has to go the other way. It fills in a certain order. I think it fills, no, don't take those off. Yeah, you can take that off. Oh my gosh. There we go. Alright, so now we have to test it again by backing the train up and getting some organics. Not the fastest way to get the organic, or not the easiest way. I think it's slightly faster, other than this transferring part. Oh my gosh! I just need 4 more. Just give me freaking organics. Why do you have to be difficult? There we go, 4 more. One, 2, 3, 4. So let's have the train come in, and it's going to go the wrong way, so let's have it come in this way. It stops, it begins to unload, they get pulled up and then smelted. Now in my other base they pop out over here in the corner and it works perfectly. But that's not working perfectly here. Okay, that one, oh my gosh, this is annoying. I need to fill. I don't want to fill them up. I need to fill them up with more portable smelters. That's the solution. Whatever. All right, I'm done. I made some extra carbon. Let's head to the storm and see what happens. Let's head back to the old base. Oh wait, let's take. I don't think we're going to need them, but let's take the stuff that we need for a storm incursion with us. Let's see. I need to take a platform with me. I thought I had an extra one laying around here somewhere. I might have used it. I might have. Oh, yeah, it did. Right over here. So let's package this up. Take that just in case we need it for the storms. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Let's read the rules or the mission log. Alright, dang it, the DEM didn't work. It seems Blitz was one step ahead of us. My override was a bust and she's preparing to unleash the virus. We need to manually override her core commands. Get the 3 core counter hack keys in the storms and place them in the matching terminals. All at once? Like, can I collect all 3? One from each of the storms, and then we bring all 3 to the core all at once? Or is this going to be a thing where I have to get the alpha key, take it to the core, get the delta key, take it to the core, and then get the zeta key and take it to the core? I don't know. And that kind of bothers me. Back to the main base, doo-doo-doo. Back to the main base, doo-doo-doo. As we stumble along. Kidoki. Here we go. Approaching the alpha base. Base prime. I'm going to collect the counter hack keys from the storms and place them in the matching terminals. I'm assuming the terminals are at the core? I don't know. Did I walk to the core? Did I walk to this first core or first storm? Do I not have a train going over here? Ooh. Turn on the oxygenator. I didn't bring my hoverboard. Storm's not that far of a walk, so this isn't that big of a deal. Lesson in life. Always take time to stop and smell the roses. Don't pick them. Don't destroy them for research purposes. Just smell them. Oh, geez Louise. This is a lot easier with a hydrazine jetpack, that's for sure. Yeah, that's right, I walked here, but somewhere along the line my tether got disconnected. That kind of stinks. Alright, let's just go in there, and see what we can find. I'm supposed to get the counter hack keys. Hi guys. There's my old thing. Oh, that's right. I can jump from each one of these with the teleportation thing. Alright, I'm at a loss. I don't know where these things are. Go into each of the storms and get the counter hack keys. Where? It says go into the storm and get the counter hack keys. Some specifics would have been appreciated. Are they on this thing? Counter hack keys. That sounds very important. Like they should be like sticking out like a sore thumb, kinda? Maybe? I don't think they are though. Counter hack keys. Okay. Apparently you don't have to go to the storms. These storms again. The storms in the core are protecting the keys that you need. So there are storms in the core. I am annoyed. The instructions and the mission instructions were not clear. This is Delta. Oh, I did want Delta. I wanted Alpha. I don't know which one's which. Zeta. So it's not the south. I don't know which one I chose before. Back on Astroneer, yep. That was my origin. It was either 1 or 2. I don't remember which one I came from. This was 2. So if this isn't it, then I have to go to 1. Yeah, I'm working on... I finished the 3 storms on the surface. And this is... Delta. I went back to Delta Storm. So I want 1 then. Because I chose 2 to get here. I want to get back to the Alpha Storm. Yeah, there's Alpha Storm. Perfect. Yeah, I am back on Astroneer. I've completed the 3 storms on the surface. The mission log said to go get the counter hack keys from the storms and place them in the terminal, but it wasn't clear. It made it sound like you needed to go back to the storms to get the keys again, but apparently from discussion online, it doesn't. That's not what it meant. The storms are in the core somewhere. So I'm going to run back to my base, and then I'm going to take my train that I built down to the core. Not giving me that anymore. And we'll go from there. We'll try this all over again. Alright, back to my new base, which has the train that leads down into the core. And I guess I just gotta find those storms down there. I didn't see any storms when I was walking around down there. I'm quite befuddled. Let's take some aluminum back. If I can get the camera to back out enough for me. Oh my god, this is the worst place for this. Alright, I'm going to reach up there. I'm going to pull that off. It's going to suck one up. I'm going to turn it off. I got it. I'm going to place this on the train. I'm going to not fall off. I'm going to take this empty one and set it up. Oh, jeez. 50% of the time, probably 70% of the time I do that. Turn it back on, turn off output. Give me a laterite to kind of seed it with. That gives me 2. And now I'll be on my way. But I'm gonna wait. I'm always gonna wait to see if it actually pulls the next one in, because most of the time it doesn't. Yay, it worked. Back on the train. Heading to the new base, Heading to the new base. Oh, you can access the research log while on a train. It looks rather buggy, bouncing around like that, but you can. That's cool. You do it through the radio menu, and you can access the mission log, but it's all janky too. All right. Let's hop off real quick before I unload the laterite, because I want to mess with this a little bit more. You know, waste time. What if I put 2 of them here? Yeah, this will force the finished things to appear, to go up here, and it can pull from this one, and sometimes this one. I don't really. What if I put it? Let's see what this does. No, that's not what I wanted unloaded. I mean, yeah, that's what you saw. Was like, no, 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 damn, 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 damn. I moved the whole freaking thing. Actually, that might work. Maybe this mistake was fortuitous. If I move that there, is it gonna grab? Oh, that's so just a tiny bit too short. I don't want it grabbing stuff off the train like that, though. Is it going to pick up the smelting furnace? That's what I don't want it to pick up. I don't want to pick up the smelting furnace. That looked like that was okay. It's just a tad bit too short. I hate to use a stupid extender for that tiny little thing. I pulled off those packagers. Again, I've taken those. I wish they had an exclude filter. Like take everything off but this. That would be amazing. Okay. Oh, because I don't think it's powered. It's not. That's why it's not doing anything, because there's no power getting to any of this now. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. I'm going to have to use a single copper to make a power extender, because I just need one power extender. I know I shouldn't have been shredding them all willy-nilly. Alright, let's go get one copper. Unless I used it. That's rubber, resin, carb. I think I might have used it. No, there it is. Oh, good. 7. I got 7 of them. Yay. Oh my god. Overzealous auto arms. Gonna be the death of me. Why am I trying to smelt it? How many times have I made power extenders? Only to waste most of them? A lot. A lot. Look how close that is. Oh my god. Alright. Now we have power. Let's turn that on. See what happens. No! It's passing it on directly. It's not hitting... That's new. Stop. It has always that has always been able to hand itself to its own platform. Why is that not working now? This has always handed. How did I break that? How did I break that usability? This has always handed itself to its own platform. I just wanted to be doing the storm. I didn't even want to mess with this, but I accidentally moved this a tad bit too much. There we go. So where's it going to put them when it drops them out? All right, stop putting them out for a second. Yeah, see, I can't reach it there. Or there. I need these 3 blocked. Preferably with more portable smelters. Or just aluminum for now. Why am I stuck? There we go. I'm curious as to why this is not filling this up. Oh, because it's unloading the train, which is a different mechanic. Yeah. So I need to get 3 more smelters to fill these spots here. And then that should take care of my thing over here. Cool. This kind of works, because if this fills up with aluminum, it just kind of holds the laterite until it can set it down again. So that kind of keeps the laterite from getting pulled into, or not just laterite, but any unsmelted resource will not get pulled into the sorting system. Ideally. Alright, cool. Let's go down in and see if we can figure. I feel like I might be using my jetpack a lot. Let me grab an extra hydrazine. Take this pallet. Let's get. I'm gonna shred them. I hate having them around. Alright, let's go down. Down, 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 down. Down the witch's road. My goal is to do one of the 3 storms, 1 counter hack key. Because I need to get to bed. I got a doctor's appointment in the morning. So the article I read said that the storms are at the core. The storms in the core protect the keys you need. Ooh, I missed my turn. I was reading. Oh, wrong button. There we go. I don't see any storms here. I brought the Beetle down. Maybe I should like fly around and look for storms or something. I don't know. The mission instructions are unclear. Ooh, I wonder how my Astronium extractor is doing. I don't hear it pounding anymore. Ooh. Yay. Empty canister. Let's not toss it over the edge. That's still a lot of green left. Yay. Let's just make sure that this is properly pulling in resources as it mines, as it extracts. So I do hear a storm now. I don't think I heard a storm earlier when I was down here. Alright, that's working. But it said the storms, the storms I need are down here in the core. Oh! How did I miss those? How in the world did I miss those massive storms? Oh, okay. Can I walk on this? Is this going to be in... Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm at the bottom. Oh, please don't run out of... Okay. Is that... Oh. Oh, jeez. That's one. Oh, that just reproduces it. 2. So we've got key 1 and key 2. I don't remember which one was which. I'm just going to assume this is the third one over here. I don't know. I really wasn't paying attention. What color? I don't think I went in the red one yet. I'm just glad there's nothing shooting at me. And as soon as I say that, something shoots me and blows me up. Alright, I guess I don't need this packager. So that's 3. Okay, where is my train? My train is that direction. So that's kind of near where the core is. Titanium! So that's a green one. There's my train. Does that usually have a house symbol? Oh, wait, what is that? That's not my train. This is the platform where I put the stuff. Okay. There is a portable shelter down here. Oh, that's cool. Things are looking scary down here. Figured you might need one of these in case the worst happens. So let's go in and save. Saving game. Yay. Alright, do these have an order? Oh yeah. Alpha. Key 1 is alpha. Key 2 is delta. Key 3 is Zeta. Oh geez. Completed Eye of the Storm. Oh. Is that it? I've captured glitch? Why is there a floating mustache over there to the right? Whoa, 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 whoa. That was scary. That was the scariest part of all of that. Okay. Okay. So complete it. I'm gonna get the cosmic hacker suit. Eternal Review cosmetic. Coated couture cosmetic, and 15,000 bytes to add to my 85,000. Is that it? Hey, we did it. Good job, pal. I know, right? Not exactly what I was expecting, neither. I'd shake your hand, but, well, I kind of miss my body, if I'm being honest. Eva tried reassuring me that my consciousness is still intact, so, yeah. She's back online, by the way, and sends her regards. Not real sure what happened to me. Must be something something Lynn did to my mind file, but don't sweat it. You did what you had to be done, and you did what had to be done, and old Frankie is still here. Besides, that cuckoo's been after me ever since the Elysium. Man, Lynn Carrington, who would have thought? I knew she had a chip on her shoulder, but woo! Not all Astros are good people, you know? Heck, she even deleted my personal instance. What a jerk. Hey, listen, I know I'm nothing special, just some chump with a wrench, but I'm someone, you know? A person with my own, like, outlook. You standing up to Lynn, that really inspired me, is what I'm saying. It may take some time before this crew gets rescued, but now we know the whole crew ain't gonna be able to leave that ATP like yours truly. Leave the ATP like yours truly. Some of us are stuck here due to the mind file damage, and if this experience has taught me anything, it's that someone is going to need to step up and make the ATP a home for those Astros left behind. You made me want to be that guy, and I kind of have all sorts of access to the ATP now. Anywho, we owe you big time. The simulation and everyone in it would have been all zeros and no ones if it weren't for you. That was some real hero stuff. Thanks a million, pal. That was some real hero stuff. Thanks a million, pal. That was some real hero stuff. Thanks a million, pal. Okay, we get it. Is any of this usable? Ooh, we got some stuff over here. Personal log, Lynn Carrington. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! It's everywhere. There's nowhere left to run. They're gone. The whole crew is gone. The ship is out of control, and there's no one at the helm. I can hear it scratching at the walls, moving through the vents. My head is throbbing. This can't be real. It can't be real. It's right outside the door. How does it know my name? How does it know? Transmission unintelligible. We'll take that and add it to the other ones. That's a freaky sound. Is that it? Is that the end of the Glitchwalkers DLC? Frank's mustache. That's hilarious. Alright, let's see what this does. Yeah, that's what I thought. Takes me to the storms. Still don't know which one's which. I forget now. One I think is Alpha, which is... Do I have to leave this way? Can I go catch my train? I love this piece of resin just kind of floating out there. Where is my train in relevant to where I am? Relation to where I am. It's up and over. Oh. Oh, it looks like I can get out this way. Let's run up. Train is... Where is my train? Where am I? This is confusing. Where's my train? Oh, it's like over here. It's over and up, it looks like. It's over there. Can I get to it, though? I'm really confused as to where it is in relation to where I'm at. It's still quite a bit of ways. Let's go over a little bit. Oh, there's my track. There's my track. Cool. We'll get over to my track and we'll just call. I can hear my Astronium auto extractor. All right, let's swing over here. Popped. Oh, there's my train. I couldn't have done that better on purpose, and I totally did not do that on purpose. I was planning on just calling the train to get it back to me, but it was like right there. So that's it. You don't get a portal back to your main save game or anything. Alright, I'll be honest, it's a little abrupt ending. I'm not sure I like the abruptness of how that ended, but it's fine. Let's go back up to the base. This was an hour and 6 minutes so far. I want to call this one because I've got a big day tomorrow. And I want to try to get some sleep. Some good sleep for a change. Well, that was fun. Glitch Walkers was fun. With as hectic as the storms got, with like plants shooting at you and having to figure out like your way around safely and everything, I really thought there would be more to the core. I thought like it would be like harder. You would have to like use all of the skills that you learned in the previous 3 storms, and that this glitch character or blitz character, Lynn Cardigan, would be throwing everything that they've got at you. But no, it was just good thing I had the backpack, honestly, because that sure made it a heck of a lot easier. Heck of a lot easier. Let's get 3 more. Let's buy 3 more things. I can't even think. Portable smelters. We just need 3 more. Don't need 4. So we'll still have some astronium left over. Like I was expecting something. I was expecting some kind of gather resources mission. Something that required a little bit of something. I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed. I really am. I'll let that get logged with the other ones. Alright, let's get 1. I'm really disappointed. It was still fun. I died several times. That always makes it fun. Right? And the third and last one. So you can bring the astronium back in. Just go smelt my test organic. Like they showed a couple glimpses of the portal that brought me here, like when those last few cutscenes. So I thought maybe I would get the ability to make those again. And then that would just let me switch between my two saves. Like I could just go through it and it would load up my main save. But nope, nothing cohesive like that at all. Nothing satisfying. Alright, let's turn those on. 1, 2, 3. So now, all of those all of the slots are blocked by a smelter, a functioning smelter. They're going to unload right here. And they should immediately all start getting smelted. I don't think it'll ever overflow into the big smelting furnace in the back. And even if it did, it would hold 4. But I think these 2, 4, 6, 8 portable smelters are going to be able to keep up, are going to be able to keep up with everything, no problem. Yeah, look at that. Nothing. No issue at all. There we go. Alright, that's Glitch Walkers. My next stream will be in a day or two. Probably not tomorrow. I'm going to be going to a couple of show tapings and hanging out with some friends. So I don't know if we'll be on tomorrow. But thanks for being with me. I'll be back in my main save next time you see me. Have a great night.